And then later, Bob Elliott travels to the theater, the Biddeford Theater. The City Theater in Biddeford has been around since 1895, and through the years it's seen such entertainers as Laurel and Hardy, Charlie Chaplin, and Roy Rogers' horse, Trigger. Unfortunately, the theater fell on hard times in the 1950s. Now a group of volunteers is struggling to return the building to its former prominence. Bob Elliott explains.
City Theater is one of the best-kept secrets in southern Maine. Problem is, it doesn't want to be. This grand old opera house is screaming for attention, and why not? Where else these days can you find ornate gilding, flying cherubs, and a legitimate balcony? It's actually amazing a theater has survived at all. When volunteers rescued the place in the late 70s, it was being used as a public restroom.
We blocked up the theater space itself from the bathroom facilities in the rear and kept the marquee, and it said public toilets. So on Main Street, Biddeford, you drive down and the theater marquee invited everyone to come in for public purpose.
The most difficult problem for City Theater is convincing people that Biddeford is more than just a mill town and that there's some real culture going on down here. My solution? Simply change the name of the town to North Kennebunkport. Then they'd pack them in. Just kidding, just kidding. In all seriousness, the theater's location has on several occasions prevented it from getting restoration grants. And in fact, right now, the theater is waiting to hear from the Maine Preservation Commission about a ceiling renovation fund. In the meantime, the call is always out for volunteers.
We could use carpenters, computer people, and the facility itself is perhaps underutilized. We could have more events in here, and the events themselves could raise the money that we could then plow back into the actual restoration efforts, and we're working on that.
The City Theater would like more respect and probably deserves it. If you're not doing anything this weekend, check out Annie Get Your Gun. It opens Friday. In Biddeford, Bob Elliott, News Center.